we're going to be focusing mainly on the hips and the glutes. All you need is your yoga mat today. If you do like to listen to music as you flow, then feel free to listen to my Spotify playlist. I would recommend the 30-minute water flow for you to follow today. So we'll make a start, and we're going to come to start standing onto our mats. We'll get straight into it. So if you come to the top of your mat and have your feet a little bit wider than hip width, coming near to the edges of your mat. Lift all 10 toes. You're going to spread through the toes. Lift them all up. Press down. Just take a couple of little rocks forwards and backwards. Bring your hands onto the base of your tummy and close your eyes. And as you rock forwards and backwards, just focus on the breath. Taking a deep breath in. With the exhale, you're going to relax the shoulders down the back. Again, draw that breath in. And exhale it out through the nose as you relax. Take your head from side to side. Let the chin become heavy. And just allow yourself to feel present onto your mat today. Let the arms drop down beside you. Draw in that deep breath as you reach the arms up. As we exhale, take the arms around beside you. Have a little softness in the knees as you bring the hands down the backs of the legs. You're going to fold as you bring the chest down towards the mat. Bow head to earth. Let the arms fall down in front of you and just shake it out as you rock it side to side. And then bending the knees, you want to feel your belly against the thigh. So don't worry about this action here. Have the knees nice and bent. Really press the tummy down and then bend the knees even more. So it's almost like you're in a little bit of a chair. Relax the neck, relax the head, shake it out. Let the shoulders be heavy. Rock it side to side. Keep pressing down through all four corners of the feet, through the toes, the heels, the big ball joints. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, still keeping that bend in the knees. Pull the belly all the way up and in, shoulders back. Exhale, take it back into your fold. Maybe now you can start to straighten just a little bit, just so you can start to feel this stretch in the back of the hamstrings. And rather than leaning too far back, bring the weight forward so that your hips are more over the ankles. Relax the neck, shake it out. Nod your head for yes. Shake your head for no. Inhale, lifting the chest, reach the arms around, bring it all the way up, draw the tummy in, reach the arms up as you bring the hands together. Now as you exhale, we're going to take it to the side for a nice side stretch. You're going to lean it over to the right. Draw that belly in and think almost about rounding slightly. So rather than arching the back, draw it in. That left line of the body. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, reach it over to the left now, stretching down the right line of the body. And keep breathing in here. Again, drawing in. As you inhale, bring it up, release the arms, hands come down beside you, bring the hands down the backs of the legs, pull it back down into your forward fold. Little bend in the knees, relax it here, rock it side to side. Just letting all tension here melt away. Inhale, lifting the chest, shoulders back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lifting the chest, you're going to step your right foot back. And you're going to walk your left foot to the outside edge of your left hand. Press the left hand down, rock it around. Moving around those hips, stretching those inner thighs, and just rock it backwards and forwards. Keep breathing in here as you keep your gaze focused. And then from here, turn your left toes out to the edge slightly, so they're just at a really slight angle. And then you're going to see if you can step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Again, turning the toes out. Now just start to lower and lift the hips. Staying with the breath. So we're really easing our bodies into our stretches. And with the elbows, you can push the legs further apart. So if you keep them in to just underneath the knees, if that feels okay, just think about widening the legs as you lower. Press the hands down, turn your toes in, and step your left foot back now. Rock it all the way around, lean it back and forwards. As you just get that stretch and any movements that feel good in your body, just take that here. Remember, when we do yoga, the most important thing is to do what feels good for you. So stretch it out, ease into the stretch. Turn your right toes out to the edge again, and this time you're going to step your left foot forward as we rock it up and down. Now, only if it feels available to you, see if you can bring those hips all the way down. So you're coming into your Malasana stretch. So knees want to be nice and wide as you bring hands to heart. Push the thighs open and keep your heels down. Now, if this isn't available to you, you can stay with the lifting and the lowering as we did before. Open the chest wide as you draw the shoulders back, gazes forward, and breathe. Rock it side to side here. So you're really getting into those hip flexors. This is also a really nice pose for helping to get into the adrenal glands. So we're naturally helping the body to detox. And then bring the hands down, take those hips up, square off the feet, rock it side to side. Bring your left hand across to the right ankle, sweep your right arm up if you can, taking it into a little bit of a twist. Big breath in here. Exhale, bring the hands down. Taking that the other side, right hand to left ankle, have your left hand reaching up. Breathe in here. Circle that left hand back down. Stepping both feet back one at a time into your plank. Shoulders over the wrist, pull the tummy in. See if you can round the back as you bring chin to chest. Inhale, drop it back into plank. Raise this forward. Exhale, round it here. Inhale, heart and chest forward. Take those hips back and up. As you take it into your first downward dog of the class, really spread down through the hands, the finger knuckles, the fingertips, hips back as far as you can go. You can have the feet as wide as you need to, knees can be bent, and just pedal through the legs here. Staying with the breath. As you press down through the hands, bring your left foot into center slightly as you reach your right leg up. Bending the knee, you're going to circle the ankle and take the right foot over to the left. So now we're getting into that hip. You want the leg as high as you can before you take it over. So you've really got that stretch in the hip flexor muscle here. Give yourself a wave. And then circle that right leg back around. Place the foot down inside of your right wrist. Rock it forwards and backwards. So we're easing into those inner thigh muscles. Easing into those hips. And then lower down your left knee. Now you can either have the back toes tucked under or untuck the foot. I prefer it untucked. If you press down through the back ankle, you're going to take the pressure out of that knee. Have your right knee over the ankle joint, and if you take a look, you want it in line with your second and third toe. Feel like you're trying to squeeze the thighs together, so you're really engaging the muscles in the legs. As you inhale, float the arms up. Breathe in here. Then interlacing the fingers, just bring your hands onto your right thigh and push the thigh down as you draw the tummy in. So rather than overarching the back, you want to have your core working to try and secure you in this pose. So you're pushing down as you lift. Breathe in here. Relaxing the shoulders, open the chest. And then bring your right forearm onto the right thigh. Your left arm's going to reach over to the right. Breathe in here. And again, we're getting that stretch along the left line of the body. And we're deepening that stretch in the left hip. Look underneath your left arm. And then slowly circle the arm around. Bring the hands down either side of your front foot. Rock it back. Toes reach up to the sky. Rock it forwards. Send it back. And then forwards. Tuck your left toes under if you can, and lift the left knee up. I'm going to show you this side so it's easier for you to see. You want to place the left heel down and point your right toes in slightly as you walk the hands around to the center. Keep your right knee bent, so your knee's over the ankle. Gaze is forward, shoulders back. Walk it over to the left. Right toes turn in, left toes turn out. Sink it down, so you're really getting into this hip here and you're stretching through this leg. Have a little rock as well as you rock it up and down. And then if you can, see if you can lift the right toes up. So we're coming into Skandasana. Send it over to the right, left toes lift up. Rock it. Back over to the left. Bobbing it up and down as you breathe in here. Each time getting a little bit deeper. One more time to the left. And then last time to the right. As you come to the right, turn your right toes out. Press the heel down and have your right knee over the ankle and press your left toes in. And then as you inhale, bring the arms up. As you come into your warrior two. As you come into your warrior two here, I want you to draw the tummy muscles in, shoulders down, and reach your arms across. Breathe in. You're going to really feel this stretch here in the thighs. Keep this back leg strong as you press down through the pinky edge of the foot. Gaze towards the right fingertips. Now come onto your right toe, sink it down a little deep as you lift the right heel. You're going to really feel this in here. Heel comes down. Again, lift and lower. Bring it back up. One more time. And then bring it up really nice. Straighten that right leg, turn your right palm up. Try and lift the quad up as you lift the knee up. Left hand comes down, the left leg reach your right arm up. Feeling that stretch all down the right line of the body. Coming into our reverse triangle. From here, reach it forward. Right arm reaches all the way to the front. As we bring the right hand down, reach the left arm up. And really try to open that chest as you stack the shoulders on top of each other, draw the tummy in. Bring your left hand to your left hip as you bend the right knee. Right hand comes down. See if you can lift that left leg up. Toes pointing out to the side, reach your heel back. And then see if you can bend the leg. And you might just bend and open the leg a few times. If that's enough, stay with that. If you can, little micro bend in the right knee. Bring your left hand around and try and take a grip of the left ankle as you just start to stretch it back. Open the shoulder back, draw the tummy in. Breathe in here. And then if you can, see if you can lift the right arm up. As you bring the left hip down, you're going straight into your dancer's pose. Open the chest. Press down through your right foot, this leg is your anchor. And see if you can press the fingertips together. Slowly bring the right hand down, release the left leg. Bring your left hand down, you're going to step it back into your lunge. Right foot comes back and all the way up, straight into your three-legged dog. And circle the ankle, the knee, circle the hip a couple of times. Before bringing the knee in towards you, place the right knee down behind the right wrist and place your toes towards the left wrist. You're going to shuffle that left leg back. As you walk the hands in, you're coming into your pigeon pose. Draw the tummy and gazes forward, untuck the back toe, and then slowly see if you can lean it down as you come onto the forearm. Breathe in here, and then if you want to go deeper, see if you can make a little pillow of the hands as you rest the forehead on top. And keep trying to draw your left hip down if you can. If you want to take it deeper still, you're going to lift your right elbow up as you press your right hand down and bring your left arm underneath the right as you come onto your left shoulder. See if you can walk the right fingertips around as you open the chest. Right hand comes back around, press it back up. You're going to bend the left leg. Press down through your right hand, reach around, take a hold of the left foot, pull the leg in. Feel that stretch in the quad. And then slowly release. Press it down, your right leg's going to feel a little funny now, so send it back into down dog, rock it through the legs. If you need to pause the video here, you can take a child's pose, but we're going to go straight into the next side. So I'm going to turn around this way so you can see it better. You're going to lift that left leg up, reach it all the way up to the sky, bend the knee, and then bring the left heel all the way over to the right. So you're opening that hip, breathe in here. You can circle the ankle. Left knee comes back around, place the foot down inside of the left wrist. You're going to rock it forwards and backwards, so we're just finding that stretch first. And then see if you can lower down that right knee. Again, you can either leave these toes tucked or untucked. As you inhale, bring it up. Squeezing the thighs together, right hip forward, left hip back. Draw the arms up. Interlace the fingers. You're going to bring the hands onto the left thigh as you push the thigh away. Try to straighten yourself. Shoulders down. And then bring your left forearm to the left thigh as you reach your right arm up and over. Bringing the hands down either side of your front foot, tuck your right toes, lean it back. And reach the left toes up towards the sky as you rock it forwards and back and forwards and back. From here, press your left foot down, lift the right knee up. You're going to bring your right heel down and point your left toes in slightly. Walk the hands all the way over to the right as you hover the right knee just around about above the ankle and you lift the left toes up. Now see if you can bring hands to heart as you draw the shoulders back. Breathe in here. Exhale. See if you can bring it all the way over to the other side as you reach the right toes up. If you need to, you can bring the hands down. Send it over to the right. Back to the left. Last time to the right. Last time to the left. From here, turn your left toes out to the front of the mat. Press down through your right foot so the toes are over to the edge. And as you inhale, you're going to bring yourself all the way up into your warrior two. Draw the tummy in. Drop the shoulders. Breathe in. So keep your gaze over to your left fingertips and see if you can lift the left heel up as you sink those hips down. Heel comes down, push back up. Again, let's sink it down. And then let's lift. Last time as we sink it down. And then bring it back. From here, straighten the left leg, right hand comes down the right leg as you reach the left arm over. Breathe in here. For reverse triangle. And then sweep it forward. Keep pulling the quad up as you lengthen along the waist. Left hand comes down, reach your right arm up. Breathe in here. From here, right hand to right hip. Turn your gaze to the front of the mat. You're going to bend the left knee. Light on your right foot. So you bring the left hand down. See if you can lift the right leg up. Toes pointing out. As you reach the heel back, draw the tummy in. Now see if you can reach the right arm up and have a little bend in the left knee. And again, you can just work on straightening and bending the leg. But if it's available, see if you can grab a hold of the ankle as you kick back. Open the chest. Breathe in here. If you can, we're going to transition into our dancer's pose. So bring your right hip down a fraction as you face the mat. Bend the left knee. Left hand comes up. You're going to kick it back. Press the fingertips together. Open the chest. Slowly release as you bring the hands down. Stepping it back into your lunge. From here, press down through the hands. You're going to step it back into plank and straight up into your three-legged dog as you lift the left leg up. Bending the knee, bring your knee in towards the chest. You're going to place it down to the back of the left wrist. Bring your toes over towards the right wrist as you send your right foot back. Untuck the toes as you lift and open the chest, shoulders back. Breathe in here. Just adjust the hips. You don't want to be leaning over to one side. You want to be nice and level. And if it's available in your practice, come onto the forearms. If you can go deep, a little pillow of the hands, rest the forehead on top. And if you want to take it into that twist, press your left hand onto the mat as you lift the left elbow. You're going to bring the right arm through. As you come onto your right shoulder, walk your left fingertips back. Walk that left hand around, slowly push yourself up. Pressing down through the left hand, bend the right knee. Reaching that right arm back, take a hold of the foot, bring it in. As we deepen that stretch. Slowly release, bring the right hand down. And then come to sit down as you take the legs out in front, give them a little shake. Rock it side to side here. We're going to take it into a few stretches, so we'll want to stretch out those quads. So you're going to come into hero pose. If you've got anything going on with the knees, you're going to skip this bit entirely, but you're going to take your feet out to the side, and you want to try and bring your sit bones down onto the mat, okay, because that's going to help to get the correct alignment in the knees and the ankles. If this is too much, you can sit onto a cushion or a block if you've got one to hand, and you can either just stay here as you keep your gaze focused. If you want to go deeper, you're going to walk it back onto the forearms. Again, you can either hold it here if you want to go deeper still. You're going to take it all the way back as you bring the arms down beside you. Palms facing up. Breathe in here. You're stretching all across the tops of the feet, the ankles, the quads. This is also quite a nice pose to do over a bolster. So like a really long cushion if you have one at home. And then when you're ready, bring it back onto the forearms and slowly push yourself forward. Take your legs out in front, give them a little shake side to side. From here, taking your legs nice and wide. Toes reaching up, inhale as we lift the chest, fingertips beside you. As we exhale, lean it down. And just do these little pulses here as you just try to get yourself down into this stretch. If you're very open in the hips and the legs, then you can bring yourself all the way down. For me, I prefer to ease my body into it, and just this little rock just feels a bit nicer on the body. Remember, yoga isn't a competitive sport, so don't think that you have to get yourself into the deepest, hardest positions. That's not what yoga's about. It's really about just knowing what feels good in your body and just taking it to that edge. You don't want to go any further than that edge. Bending your right knee, bring the right foot in. And then taking your left leg up, you're going to cradle this leg like a little baby as you rock it side to side. So you've got your foot into the crease of your right elbow. Take it side to side. You're going to bring it all the way over. See if you can place the foot down onto your right thigh. And then bring your left knee down towards your right foot. Hands beside you. Inhale to lift the chest. You're going to feel this in the left glute more than likely, but depends what's going on with your body to where you'll feel this. If this is too much, come into a normal cross-legged position. You're going to lean it forward into a little bit of a fold, and if you can, walk the hands forward as you relax here. Walk the hands in. Now if you want to take this into a lotus pose, you can bring this right ankle in to sit on top of the left thigh. That's not in my practice at the moment, so just see if that's something that you want to push yourself to. Release the legs, take them wide, and just bring your hands onto the thighs as you dip the shoulders. You're just rolling out those thighs. From here, bending the left leg, you're going to bring that knee in as you place the foot to the inside of your right thigh. Bend the right leg, and again we're going to cradle this leg like a little baby. Reach the toes back as we rock it side to side. Just getting that stretch here, and bring it all the way over to the left. You might want to walk your left foot forward slightly as you bring your right leg down. So you're stacking the legs on top of each other. Bring the hands beside you as you inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, lean it forward, take it into your fold. If you can, bring the hands in front. And really let the breath be nice and deep, so every exhale just pulls you down a little bit deeper. and slowly walking the hands in. Again, if you want to take that lotus variation here, you can slide this left foot up onto your right thigh. Release. Give the legs a nice little shake. And then from here, just come into Supta fold. So bring the feet together, toes reaching back. As you inhale, think about lengthening. And you can have your heels as close to you or as far away from you as you want to, whatever feels good. And then you're just going to bring the arms up. As you inhale, take a hold of the elbows, bring the head back. As you exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to the left. Inhale as you lift, releasing the arms. One last fold as you bring the hands beside you. Bow head to earth. Inhale, bring it back up. Come into a comfortable position. And ideally at this point in the practice, I'd like you to finish with a little bit of a shavasana, just time to relax onto your mat. You can do that lying down or you can do that seated. There is a meditation video, which is 5 minutes long, that you can do if you would like a guided meditation at the end of this practice. That's on my playlist of meditation, and I would advise for you to do that. Thank you so much for watching my class today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to make this harder, you can repeat the main flow again, second time, or you can add my ab workout into this, which is an extra 15 minutes. So you can pick and choose different parts of my sequences and just make it your own. I'd like to close the practice now with you. Let's bring the fingertips beside as we inhale, bringing the arms up, creating this layer of protective energy around us as we bring our palms together. On the exhale, bring the hands down through the center line of the body as we bring hands to heart. Taking a moment to feel love and gratitude as we bow our heads. Namaste. Thanks so much, everybody. Remember to hit subscribe if you enjoyed this workout, and hope you'll see you on the mat soon.